Happy Thursday. I had to start this message off on a light note because it's actually um, a heavy topic, and that's Philadelphia. We're just now getting over the trash strike. However, I prophesy that it will get worse before it gets better. And here's why. People are leaving major cities like Los Angeles and New York because of the cost of living. And where do you think they come to? They still want to live in a major city where they can do what they do. And the people who can afford to move and live in major cities, most of them have white collar jobs where either they work in the medical field or some industry in which allows them to pack up and move, maybe keep the job or get the same position at another company. That is what you call a white collar job, when you can afford to leave your city to another city and get employed very easily from a different employer and maintain your same level of income. So, a lot of people will be leaving these major cities and coming to Philadelphia to find sanctuary. It's been happening now for a long time, and in Philadelphia, they call it gentrification. When people come from parts of the United States or parts of the world and they settle inside of low income areas and they buy houses or they tear houses down and turn them into condos. And this makes the property tax go up in those areas. Well, property tax is the thing that pays for libraries and for the trash, among other things, supposedly, allegedly. So, the District Council 33 strike, which put the libraries out of business and the trash workers out of work, will likely happen again. And here's why. Because next year is the bicentennial celebration, which is supposedly America was founded in 1776, and 2026 will be the celebration for that, where people will come in flocks to Philadelphia because Philadelphia was once the nation's first capital. So there are people who are going to come for the celebration. And guess who's going to pick up the trash from this large event? It will be the trash workers in Philadelphia. Very likely they will want another raise before that happens. Will the city give them the raise? I don't know. Will the city be able to manage the influx of people coming in from all parts of the world in the United States? Because Philadelphia is a major city, which still has a relatively low cost for living compared to other cities. We don't know. However, we did learn that trash workers are essential workers because you need the trash people as well as libraries. But this is not really the topic that concerns me. What concerns me is these areas where there are no supermarkets, in these areas where there are predominantly African American and there are no grocery markets. And these communities survive off of the corner store and the fast food restaurants. And I've been watching this trend lately in Philadelphia and trying to consider how people who live in those areas actually make it. Because I'm noticing if you do not have a grocery store that you can get affordable and organic food from in your community, this also means that there's no opportunity for you to say work at that grocery store. So that's a lack of jobs in these communities. and that's a lack of fresh produce. So these are issues that are very concerning, because if you notice in other areas where there are grocery stores, the people seem a lot more stable. So here's why on Oracle Candles, I like to put emphasis on good food. And of course, you can purchase a candle to go with your lovely dinner setting. And this is what gives me some relief and sanctuary. So the message in this video is things will get better. However, there is a transformation that has to take place. I don't know if this trash strike woke people up to how they need to learn how to depend on themselves, or did it wake people up to how we need these workers, or where is the money going, or how can we prevent this from happening? It woke up a lot of people. And with this bicentennial and the gentrification and the property taxes are going to get raised, it's going to displace some people. It's going to change the landscape of the city. Am I here for it? I'm just here to deliver the message and say that in any way that I can inspire and encourage people to focus more on their health and the opportunities that exist within them and in their home and their craft to inspire others. Right now, I have a ton of recycling that needs to get recycled, and I have a job to do. Delivering this message was part of it. It's something to think about for everyone living in Philadelphia, especially with the rise in the cost of living. How will we make it? We're going to eat better. We're going to live better. And we're going to focus on opportunities which exist within us, in our community, in perfecting our craft, so that whatever the changes that come about in the future, we will be able to handle it with grace and compassion, humility, and determination. So these are the messages and these are the things to think about if you live in Philadelphia. Not to overreact, but just to think about how you will navigate this next few years. Granted that we are all still here. So thank you for watching. Thank you for following Oracle Candles. And please stay safe. Have a great day.